Today, I'm going to tell you why it is impossible to skydive from space. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Skydiving from space is the act of jumping from an aircraft or spacecraft in near space and falling towards Earth. Near space is the region of the atmosphere between 20 and 100 kilometers above sea level, where the air is very thin and the temperature is very low. The boundary between the atmosphere and space is called the Kármán line, which lies roughly 100 kilometers above sea level. Yes, some people have done it, but not from space. The highest skydive ever performed was by Alan Eustace, a former Google executive who jumped from a helium balloon at an altitude of 135,898 feet, 41.422 kilometers, in 2014. He broke the sound barrier and reached a top speed of over 800 miles per hour. He also broke the previous record set by Felix Baumgartner, a daredevil who jumped from a balloon at 128,000 feet, 39 kilometers, in 2012. Both of them wore special pressurized suits to protect them from the extreme conditions. The first person to skydive from near space was Joseph Kittinger, a U.S. Air Force pilot who participated in Project Excelsior, a series of high-altitude tests in the 1950s and 1960s. He jumped from a balloon at 102,800 feet, 31.3 kilometers, in 1960, setting a record that stood for 52 years. He also experienced a flat spin of 120 revolutions per minute, which could have killed him if he had not deployed a small parachute to stabilize himself. Skydiving from space is impossible because of several reasons. First, you need a way to get to space. You can't use a balloon because it can only go up to about 135,000 feet, 41 kilometers, before the air becomes too thin for it to float. You need a rocket-powered spacecraft that can reach orbital velocity, which is about 17,000 miles per hour, 27,000 kilometers per hour. That's very expensive and risky. Second, you need a way to get out of orbit. If you jump from a spacecraft that is orbiting the Earth, you will not fall straight down. You will continue to orbit the Earth at the same speed as the spacecraft, which means you will never reach the ground. You need to slow down your orbital speed by using thrusters or aerobraking, which is using the drag of the atmosphere to reduce your speed. That's very difficult and dangerous. Third, you need a way to survive re-entry. If you manage to slow down enough to enter the atmosphere, you will face extreme heat and friction that will burn up your suit and body. You need a heat shield or an ablative material that can withstand temperatures of up to 3,000 degrees Celsius, 5,400 degrees Fahrenheit. That's very heavy and bulky. Fourth, you need a way to land safely. If you survive re-entry, you will still be falling at terminal velocity, which is about 120 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour. You need a parachute or a wingsuit that can slow you down and steer you to a safe landing zone. That's very challenging and unpredictable. So there you have it. Skydiving from space is impossible because of physics, engineering, and biology. It would require a lot of money, technology, and luck to pull it off. But hey, maybe one day someone will figure out how to do it.